Although it isn't a flagship, the Realme X3 Super Zoom sure looks like one, with its curved build made from Gorilla Glass and aluminum frame. The Arctic white finish is quite eye-catching as well. The X3 looks and feels really nice, and is bringing some of the latest trends, including that of USB-C headphones. You won't find a 3.5mm jack here. Camera quality is a big deal in today's market, so it makes sense that the Super Zoom is marketed as a camera phone. It's named after its 8-megapixel periscope lens, which offers 5 times lossless zoom. Such a high zoom level is usually reserved for high-end flagships. With digital help, you can zoom up to 60 times here. The periscope is just one of the 4 cameras available on the back. There's also a 64-megapixel quad-bare main cam, an 8-megapixel ultra-wide, and a 2-megapixel macro camera. On top of that, there's also an advanced dual selfie setup on the front. It features a 32-megapixel main camera and an 8-megapixel ultra-wide one. It's not just about the cameras though. The large 6.6-inch display has a 1080p resolution and a high screen refresh rate of 120 Hz. This means moving objects will appear super smooth here. Rather than an OLED, this is an IPS LCD though, which people may or may not prefer. Because of that, instead of an under-display fingerprint reader, the X3 Super Zooms is located on the side. The phone's not running the latest chipset, but is close, with its flagship-grade Snapdragon 855 Plus. Together with 12 gigs of RAM, this should be more than enough to play high-end games, and the cooling situation should be great too, thanks to an internal vapor chamber. But still, someone who wants the latest and greatest chip would be disappointed here. The Super Zoom's battery is pretty big at 4200 mAh, so battery life should be good. And you get Realme's 30-watt fast charging, which is supposed to get you from 0 to almost full in half an hour. The interface is Realme UI over Android 10, and it feels smooth so far, though not entirely bloat-free out of the box. One thing worth mentioning is the lack of expandable storage, but you get 256 gigs on board, which is plenty.